In this video, we talk about buying a new home and water pressure and what you should know. That's starting right now.
Welcome to Home Buyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
Hi everyone, Carlier here, and welcome to another Home Buyer School video, a channel where you get the latest strategies, tactics, and tips from home buying experts. And remember, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get the latest strategies from the experts, hit the subscription button below, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. So today I'm talking with Kurt Gibson, Director of Field Operations with Brookfield Residential, and the topic we're going to cover today is new home and water pressure. So Kurt, what is considered normal water pressure in a new home to start with?
Typically in the Calgary market, why actually any market is around the 60 PSI, so pressure per square inch is where it is. I mean, it can go up as high as 80. They suggest anything over 80 is not safe, but it can fluctuate. Certainly in a new home community, it can fluctuate based on the development. When you have to remember when you're putting more houses in and you have all that changes,
of course, yes.
There's going to be some adaptation to that. I think that's where a lot of people get a little frustrated when they move in until the development's done, is they'll find that their water pressure can fluctuate. Once the development's done, it should be pretty consistent.
So let's say you move into a brand new community and you're one of the first homes, and then as the development happens, do you notice your water pressure decreasing or increasing? Or
It can do both, yeah,
okay.
for sure. I think it's more common that it decreases just because it can go on and off, but certainly it can fluctuate between the two based on the development. I mean, you have to remember they're testing other homes, they're building other homes, they're adding to it, and then there's always some adjustment going on. It's like anything else. I mean, if you had a water hose and somebody else is playing with the shower or whatever else and doing all kinds of things, there's going to be some regulation that's going to have to occur to try and get it back to normal. So,
does your water pressure mostly fall in line with the average city's water pressure?
It does, yeah. Yeah.
So, and you mentioned it was about 60 to around 80 around.
Well, I think 60 is the right number. I mean, they don't want it to go as high as 80. I mean, sometimes it can be 45, it's not, I think the biggest thing you want to be able to do is with water pressures, I mean, it's pretty common sense. If you don't have good flow, it could be a problem, or you get air bubbles, constantly get air bubbles or something like that in your water lines. That could be a sign that things aren't working well. And there's no, I mean, again, we're man-made product. There's no guarantee that there isn't an issue. I mean, sometimes you can see leaks occur. Sometimes your taps and faucets need to have, there's regulators on them. They need to be adjusted from time to time, and those kind of things have to be done. So it's pretty common.
So what happens though if you notice your your water pressure is below average, and it's been below average for a while? What are some of the steps you can take to try to bring that back up to normal?
Well, again, I mentioned like the first basic ones are really to I would start with your taps and make sure that like there's the filters that need to be adjusted. Sometimes that can help it. There can be clogged. Maybe on a kitchen tap, they have the filters at the top. If you unscrew them, sometimes there can be things in there. I mean, especially through new home construction, there can be debris that gets in the water lines and sometimes takes time to get out, and take the filter out, clean it out. That'll improve it. But there's other things, check for leaks, make sure that you don't have any leaks, because that obviously would be, affect the pressure that you have in there. And then if it becomes serious and you can't find anything else, you might have to contact either the city or whatever else to check your main pressure line and make sure that your neighbors aren't having the same issues, and determining whether that's a concern or not.
Perfect. Do you have anything else to add?
I don't.
Awesome. So question of the day for you is, when you bought your new home, did you have any water pressure issues? And how did you handle it? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time.
That's another edition of Home Buyers School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyerschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.